Hey guys, it's Misty from the Book Rat, and it's time for my June TBR. So this is a look at what I'm going to be reading, hopefully, in the month of June, and a little bit about why I'm excited. So if you saw the May TBR, this is pretty much all carryovers from that overambitious stack. It was everything that I had that was upcoming that I needed to read, and though I did do better than I thought I was going to in May, there was no way I was going to get through that entire thing. For the most part, all of these you've seen in the May stack, and they were what I wasn't able to get to. And hopefully I'll be able to get to all of them this month. But June has historically been my busiest month, so I'm going to need you guys to send me more inspiration on Twitter. And thank you for those that did, because it was awesome. These are the books. First up, and I'm excited for this one because I wanted to work it into last month, and I knew I shouldn't because it comes out the latest of the things currently in my stack, and I mean, I needed to be responsible and put it off, but I didn't want to. And that's The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, which I read a little bit for an excerpt for you guys. It was a request from a viewer, and really liked what I had read and wanted so badly to keep going and just couldn't. So this is calling my name, and I'm so glad I will be tackling it in this month. Then we have Riot by Sarah Moosey, which, again, I have recorded part of this, but I haven't edited it and uploaded it for you guys, so sorry about that. I will do that this month, I promise. Basically, I wanted to keep going in this one too when I was reading the excerpt. I really, really liked Siege. I've talked about that before, and this is sort of, I'm going to say a companion to it from what I can tell, sort of set in that same world, which is a very totalitarian, authoritarian dystopia, and I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what that says about me, but I am. And I believe it is out in the UK. Don't know if or when it's coming out in the US. And then, and this is another one I'm excited for, Shattered by Terry, which is part of the Slated series, and I've loved those books. They're really engaging. I love Kyla as a narrator and sort of uncovering what has happened to her and who she was in the past. It's just really compelling and very quick read, and kind of makes me want to keep going and start a little book binge, so that is definitely what I need. I'm going to need that push this month. The Lost by Sarah Beth Durst, which I almost was able to fit in last month. I had picked this and The Truth About Alice up and was going to be between one of the two. The Truth About Alice ended up winning out just because it felt like it was going to be a very quick read, and it was. And when I was done, I should have moved on to this, but I ended up reading some absolute drivel, and I don't know why I did it. It was just candy, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, eager for this one. Really like Sarah Beth Durst's writing. The Summer Invitation by Charlotte Silver, which, again, needed to be read last month. I think it actually came out in May. It did come out in May. So this one is out now, and you can grab it. It's very thin, so I think that I should be able to get through this pretty quickly, but with the sheer amount of books I had to read last month, it just didn't happen. And the same for One Man Guy by Michael Barakova, I don't know. This one I'm eager for, and I have been meaning to work it in to every stack for months. I'd say probably March's stack was the first one I put it in, but I just haven't been able to. But I've heard good things. It seems like the perfect book for right now, kind of contemporary and sweet, and hopefully that will, again, pull me in. It needs to happen. I believe this one is out too. This one just came out a couple days ago, so you can pick this one up too. And I will let you know what I think of it very soon, I promise. I'll probably try to work in Amy Unbounded by Rachel Hartman too, just because I had already started this. I mean, it's a graphic novel, it's very slim, so it's not like I won't be able to get through it pretty quickly, but I got sidetracked by something, and it got set on the big pile of books behind me and slowly buried, and just popped into my head the other day, and I realized I had never finished it, so I'm going to work this in. It's going to be all of an afternoon of reading, so shouldn't be a problem, and I need more Rachel Hartman in my life. That is all for the actual stack for TBR books, but of course I will also have a WednesdayYA book club pick. It hasn't been decided yet, but this month we're doing an adult-themed stack. Adult like adult literary, not, you know, bow chicka wow wow. And the voting is open until this coming Wednesday, so not sure which is going to win. I'll leave the link below in case you want to vote on it, but it's between Vicious by V.E. Schwab, Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, and The Girl Who Chased the Moon by Sarah Addison Allen. So if you have an opinion on which of those three books you would like us to read for the WednesdayYA book club in June, or if you have one of those three books and want to read it with us, or have read it and want to discuss it with us, hop on over to the link that's below and vote. Let us know. Weigh in. It's up to you guys. I also am doing a stack of 5 this month, but it's not going to have any bearing on the books that I read because it's actually going to be a non-traditional stack of 5. No books in it. So if you want to know what is going on with that, click over and weigh in on my non-traditional stack for June. But that's all. That's what I'm planning on reading. Really hoping to. I'm going to try to get on a reading schedule a little bit so that I can power through them, which might be hampered by the fact that I just started watching Arrow, and I mean, a Netflix binge is calling me, so, you know, lend me your willpowers, please. But that's all for now. Let me know what you think of the books in the comments, and if you have read or want to read any of them, and what are some of the highlights of what you're planning on reading in June. Don't forget to vote on those 2 things if you would like, and until next time, that's all. Thanks for watching, and happy reading!